Hello everyone, my name is Lorraine Granadillo, and for my final CSR project, I chose to do an in-depth analysis on the L'Oreal Group. For your convenience, audio clips have been attached to the PowerPoint slides on the bottom left-hand corner. Company overview. The L'Oreal Group was established and created by Parisian hairdresser Eugene Schuyler in 1903. And ever since, it has been a key player in shaping and leading the global cosmetics industry. Today, L'Oreal is a multi-billion-dollar cosmetics and beauty corporation and owns over 30 U.S. brands and 28 international brands around the world. Brands L'Oreal owns. Currently, L'Oreal owns the brands Lancôme, Giorgio Armani, Yves Saint Laurent, Beauty, Ralph Lauren, Clarisonic, Diesel, Urban Decay, Paloma Picasso, IT Cosmetics, L'Oreal Paris, Garnier, Maybelline New York, Essie, NYX Professional Makeup, The Body Shop, and many more. L'Oreal CSR Overview. In 2013, L'Oreal launched Sharing Beauty with All, its ongoing and current global sustainability program. This program keeps a record and presents the progress or lack thereof in the firm's sustainability efforts. The firm has also put in place an annual day of service in which L'Oreal employees give back to their local communities by volunteering for a nonprofit or religious organization of their choosing. In 2018, L'Oreal continued the in-depth transformation of its company towards an increasingly more responsible and sustainable business model. They are fully engaged in striving to reach the highly ambitious goals of their Sharing Beauty with All program by the end of 2020. L'Oreal's sustainability. L'Oreal's Sharing Beauty with All names sustainability initiatives such as reducing CO2 emissions, decreasing water consumption, reduction in waste and/or zero waste in landfills, and reducing the environmental footprint for their products' formulas and having eco-designs when creating product formulas. L'Oreal also made it to the CDP's A-List report, which highlights companies that lead in environmental performance, including climate change action and water and forest management. However, globalization is something that affects our environment, and L'Oreal's environmental impacts fall under human health and the use of natural resources. In 2009, the FDA released a study that tested lead levels in lipsticks and found that all the lipsticks contained levels of lead ranging from 0.09 to 3.06 ppm. L'Oreal was among the highest offenders, holding 5 out of the 10 most lead-contaminated brands. Additionally, the use of palm oil in L'Oreal's cosmetics and the consequences of its large-scale production, especially in Indonesia, are troublesome. You may ask what the issue is. As a result of the unsustainable development of palm oil plantations, a third of the orangutan species in Indonesia are critically endangered, and humans are also suffering from the monopolization of the palm oil industry, whether it be that their land was seized for the production of the commodity or they are forced to work for these plantations as there are no other viable job options. L'Oreal also falls short in terms of animal welfare. In addition to endangering Indonesian orangutan populations, they have also continued to do business with countries that require animal testing and contract companies to do the testing for them as a way to avoid negative publicity from it. L'Oreal's ethics. In the area of gender equality, L'Oreal has been classed as the most gender equal company by Equileap, and are second globally among more than 3,000 businesses. L'Oreal also claims to have a diverse board of directors. However, the board is currently made up of 15 individuals, 8 whom are women, 7 who are men, and all 15 are Caucasian. The firm also received major backlash and criticism in the past as they were fined €30,000 for systematic racism. Garnier reportedly only recruited white women of a certain build to promote their products outside of grocery stores in and around Paris, France. The firm was the first major company to be charged and fined with systematic racism. Unfortunately, L'Oreal was unable to avoid more negative racial and cultural headlines, as the cosmetics giant reportedly lightened Beyoncé Knowles' skin in an advertisement for L'Oreal Paris Farah hair color that appeared in multiple magazines, which included Elle, Allure, and Essence within the U.S. L'Oreal also buys a portion of its mica supply from Kunkai, a Chinese chemical company, who get their mica from an aforementioned exporter. Mica is a mineral used to add shimmer to many beauty and cosmetics products. Kumkai does not require their suppliers to be child labor free, and they reported that they get their mica from illegal mines in Bihar and Jharkhand. This means that child laborers are most likely involved in the mining of the mica sold to the chemical companies that sell to L'Oreal. L'Oreal's employee and civic engagement. 96% of L'Oreal's permanent employees benefit from health coverage that reflects best practices in their countries of residence, and 93% of the group's permanent employees have access to financial protection in the event of a life-changing accident, such as a death or permanent disability. L'Oreal maintains an ongoing dialogue with all of its stakeholders, meaning all the people with whom the group interacts internally or externally. This includes associations, not-for-profit organizations, and non-governmental organizations, the academic world, and the scientific community, consumers, customers, suppliers, employees, shareholders, extra financial rating agencies, and investors. Additionally, L'Oreal has provided 63,584 people from underprivileged communities and 1,177 people with disabilities have gained access to employment, and 5,565 people from highly disadvantaged backgrounds took part in free vocational training in the beauty sector as part of the Beauty for a Better Life program, supported by the L'Oreal Foundation. Conclusion. From this in-depth analysis, one can conclude that the L'Oreal Group has put together impressive sustainability practices, employee engagement initiatives, and business practices, as they are currently a leader in sustainability and profit. They are proof that a mega firm can implement and stick with sustainability-conscious business practices and still make a profit. However, L'Oreal's globalization has also caused a huge strain on natural resources, and this in turn trickles down to the communities where the resources are being extracted. Additionally, the firm has not ended ties with the Chinese cosmetic industry, which requires them to test on animals and has put an Indonesian community at risk along with the orangutan population. The firm is also lacking in diversity within their executive management team and within the workplace in regards to races that are deemed minorities. Lastly, even though L'Oreal aims for ethical business practices, there is currently no guaranteed proof that the mega cosmetics firm does not acquire their mica via overseas firms that use child labor. L'Oreal's revised CSR plan. L'Oreal's new mission statement reads as follows. L'Oreal's mission is to provide women and men with not only the best, but also the most ethical and innovative cosmetics products, while also having total and complete respect for all cultures and diversities. New CSR initiatives. Stop all contracts and/or use of mica that comes from companies that use child labor. Use only fair-traded or ethically sourced mica and products in all or as many L'Oreal brands or L'Oreal products. Stop all contracts with China or any other country where animal testing is required. Stop all businesses with any companies that also require animal testing. Refrain from using toxins, parabens, and other harmful chemicals in L'Oreal brands and L'Oreal products. Hiring individuals from different ethnic backgrounds and races as part of the L'Oreal Group's executive management team and all throughout their workforce. Improvements in current CSR initiatives. Continue L'Oreal's Beauty for All and/or sustainability practices. Expand and attempt to meet higher goals in 2025. Continue to lower CO2 emissions, try to implement solar energy wherever possible, and continue to look for better, safer, and sustainable formulas for products. Continue L'Oreal's employee engagement by providing all employees with fair living wages, health benefits, sick and vacation days, retirement funds, and a yearly increase in wage. Only use fair-traded and ethically sourced palm oil, as the current way is putting a strain on the actual natural resource and also the community's natural resources. Continue L'Oreal's work with the New Foundations campaign. Expand and make it bigger by including more diverse individuals, including diverse celebrity spokesperson.